Here we go. Hi all, it's Friday Fungi. The gang is here. We're ready to go crazy. It's Call of Cthulhu. With us today is, of course, Kimberly Smeltzer.
Yeah, that's me.
Leah Bond.
Hello.
Lily Dickey.
Brigands.
And Pete Rollick. And, of course, yours truly. Now, regrettably, Matt won't be able to join us this week, but we hope that he's with us in spirit, so let's see how this goes. When last we met our heroes, half the party was down for the count, with one getting his face blown off, another being shot through the chest.
Wait,
from
Matt's
a
here.
Oh, hey, Matt, you made it.
Like he won the fight.
It's because we were talking about him. That's why.
Yay! Hey, Matt.
Bye. Sorry.
You got out of the duct tape.
Good stuff.
It was
No, I mean, if you've got to get down again, I understand.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, from where we were, Kim's character got shot in the chest. Matt's character got shot in the face. Lily's
I
character
got shot me everywhere.
yeah,
His torso is gone.
Yeah, there's no more face to get shot into.
Lily took an axe to the back, and
I lived.
you did live. That's true. And Leah and Pete's character ran to find a horrible fungi thing at the mansion, but somehow survived. They did get their money. They did get Lily's character to the hospital, and now the spoils, I guess, would be the right word. I mean, you've got, what, a couple million apiece?
Yeah, we got $1 million each, and we're gonna put $500,000 in the bank for Mac.
You gonna leave a note for her? or
Yes.
And we're just gonna, well, yeah, we'll send her a note. You know, I'll set it up with the branch manager.
to get in contact with her at the
Yeah.
hospital. This benefactor has left you $500,000, which almost covers your hospital bills.
Almost.
Actually, since it's the 90s,
Okay.
that'll
Yeah,
be
that's
a little less.
Okay.
Quite a bit
so-
less. That would be less than 100K. It
Oh.
didn't start really skyrocketing until about 2004.
Fair enough. Though it was kind of funny.
Yeah.
So we're going to fast forward a couple months. Yeah. Graham and Randall have run with their money. Mac has had some time to heal. And we're going to see how Mac's doing. I mean, sure, you're still a little sore because you got an axe in you, but sure, you're kind of healing up nice.
Pretty sure I'm not in the hospital anymore.
Oh, yeah. How's physio?
So what?
Well, I'm hoping that you're following the instructions of the hospital telling you to work out, stretch, all that kind of stuff to try and get the
Oh yeah, she's doing a good
Ah!
She needs that arm.
Yeah.
Functional.
No problem. So, you got out of the hospital. You got a nice little note from your friend saying they left you some money in the bank.
Can't complain. I was expecting to get stiffed.
Fair enough. And we're gonna let you ponder what you're gonna do with what's left of your 500,000. So, and then I'm gonna go to Graham. Graham,
Yeah.
it's been a couple months since you got your millions. Where you run off to?
I'm gonna suggest to my partner in crime, the Toothless Wonder,
Here! I'm scared of Hawaii.
Well, with the millions, you'd think that she could buy some new teeth.
Well, I think we're going to get some dental surgery.
I have teeth. I haven't after the 16.
Just because you can take them out doesn't mean that they...
I think we're going to go to Hawaii. You know, it's
Alright.
still far enough from Easter Island to be comfortable, but it's on the way there. And we
Yeah.
could go.
So you're going to go to Hawaii.
Yeah.
You going like immediately after the hospital? Are you going to wait, try and lay low a little while?
You know, no. I think we should. We're going to beat feet, right? We don't want to. We don't want to hang around.
No.
All right. So you guys go hit the airport. Airport takes you to Hawaii. You guys have found yourself nice little digs. What do you guys do with your time in Hawaii? I mean, you got months now.
I am going to learn to fire a gun
Fire range for Graham's probably a good idea.
because he has no skills in that.
Okay.
Um,
See what we can do with that.
do a little bit more practicing on the fighting and brawling, diving, and piloting.
All right. Well, we've got a couple months, so roll me. Roll me percentile dice and tell me what the number is.
40.
40. Okay. Make it 30, and you can spend those points on all those skills that you want, on those particular skills.
Yay.
Randall, what do you want to spend your months on?
I'm gonna be the best fisherman ever. I'm gonna pilot my boat.
Nice. Okay, we'll put pilot boat on there.
You got to get a
Alright.
boat.
Gotta get
Oh,
a new
that's
boat.
true. I gotta get a bigger boat.
Mhm.
That's my line.
Let's see.
Anything else that you want to...
28.
Yeah, we'll leave it at 28. If it was too high, I would cut it in half. But you can throw those on your piloting your boat.
Woo! That's what I'm gonna do.
Fair enough.
And then I'm gonna go AFK for a second.
No problem. So we're gonna have Randall have her boat in one of the docks. Are you gonna try and hide on the opposite side of the island, Quinn, or are you gonna?
Oh no! Even though he tried to kill me, we're
Friends
kind of
close.
bonded now. you know?
Friends close, enemies closer.
Yeah, it's more kind of like Blunt Man and Chronic.
Okay.
We just hang out at the Quickie Mart.
Giving drugs to the youths.
Utes. Yeah.
Randall just sitting there going blunts, blunts, blunts. Noids, noids, noids. Alright, so the months have gone by. You've practiced shooting your gun, you feel a little more comfortable about it. Randall's improved his boat piloting skills, a bit of fishing. Mac,
Yes.
I'm going to let you decide what you want to do. Do you decide to catch up with these two? I mean, on one hand, they did leave you some money.
We left a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
I have no idea how much money they actually got either. So
That's true.
it's not like I would have
500,000 is
filled
pretty substantial.
shit.
Or are you gonna?
Especially considering that I was not expecting money at all after I found out the job was fake.
True. That's a good point. Now the question is.
And I told you, Mac's not in it for the money.
Now the question is, Matt. Do you want to try and find them, or are you going to forge your own path?
Honestly, considering what happened, Mac has no reason to find them yet.
Okay.
If nothing's attacked her recently, especially, she's got no reason to be looking for him. She just goes back to her usual routine.
Well, the newspaper hasn't been using me as much.
Well, yeah, I've been down and out, and I kind of have a little bit to sit on for a
Oh,
little
exactly. So
while.
you can kind of hide out or whatnot. So,
Oh, come back. I'm the best photographer they've got.
oh, yeah, of course. Now, Graham and Randall, if you guys don't mind, can you describe me a typical Saturday for you two?
Typical Saturday.
Yeah.
Go out on Randall's boat, do some fishing, diving,
Mm-hmm.
target practice,
Okay.
There.
offshore, shooting sharks in the head.
Nice. So, Quinn, as you go for a dive, go underwater, Randall's checking, making sure that the pressure on the gauges are going well.
No, it's not. No, we don't use
No,
it.
no. I know. I'm just being silly. But you know, she's
But
she's
hobby.
yeah,
You got an antique for hobby.
yeah. Like you don't know, you got money. You could be playing with this eccentric stuff. No, well, you've dived down. I don't know if you're actually shark hunting on this one or if you're just trying to go treasure hunting. But as you pop up, there's Randall.
There's Randall.
Randall seems
Yes.
to have a passenger that has a fishing rod off the side and a chair, which I don't think you had on the boat.
No. I'm assuming this is our good friend George.
Well, don't know yet. You got to talk to him.
Suddenly, there's a passenger.
Yeah.
Yes. With accoutrements that we did not see before.
That's very true.
Yes. Accoutrements, okay.
What do you guys do?
I'll climb back on board the boat.
Yeah. Do I do not have a firearm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just address the person fishing like, okay, George, what the hell do you want?
What? I'm fishing. Don't you humans enjoy this sort of thing? It's supposed to be relaxing.
I suppose.
I mean, I'm not too fond about exactly where the fishing rod is. We got this little pole slot down the middle of the seat here, but whatever floats your guys' boats.
That made it funny.
Oh, sorry, you got an extra passenger. You might want to let her out of the loo there, if you don't mind.
Oh, God. Mac?
Okay, this is new.
Yep. Mac, you went to the washroom and you opened the door and you found yourself on the boat.
They could have sent me to a fucking strip club. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Well, not to put too much on this, I mean, you might want to take a quick look over the starboard bow. And as you guys turn to look, you see an island with a bunch of heads on it.
Oh, not only has he moved you, he's moved us.
You know,
I am so confused right now.
technically, it's actually easier to move the whole world and leave you guys where you were. Just saying. So, little bit of a distance for you guys, especially with what you guys got running on this boat for fuel. So you may have to dock. Go figure. Anyway, you guys got money. I don't have to give you anything for letting me fish off your boat. But have fun with the locals. Apparently, they have a great policy on money grabs. Toodles, and he just sort of envelops upon himself. And before that little envelopment turns into like nothing, an arm reaches out, grabs the fishing pole, and pulls it through.
Damn it!
So,
This is new.
Mac, how are you? Feeling better?
Been better.
Good. Last time we
I'm
saw
not sure. Not sure at this point.
You weren't doing so
I
hot.
thought I was. Apparently, I'm not where I thought I was. It's weird.
Apparently, none
Does
of
this
us are where
happen
we
often?
thought we were. Only when George is involved.
Who the hell's George?
George. Yeah. George is he's a manipulative little elder thing. I'm not sure what he is because I don't have really any Cthulhu Mythos knowledge. All I know is this guy shows up in my life. You know.
Does George sign my paycheck?
In a way.
That's all I care about. Okay.
yeah.
George shows up, ass fucks us, and then leaves.
Yes.
This is completely
Now,
new to me. Not
James,
so much
I
into
have
the
a
anal
10.
part.
I have a 10 in Cthulhu Mythos. Can I roll on that?
By all means.
All right.
I got a 5. I'm not rolling nothing. Because all I know is what I've seen.
I have a 1 on one number. I have to see what this one I got on the
You got a 1 in 10 chance of getting it.
No, it's a 9!
It's a parlor trick.
Yeah,
It's a parlor
that's
trick,
all
clearly.
that was. Yeah, that's all that was.
You know, Sam must have slipped something in my drink. You guys set this up, didn't you?
No.
No.
Like, how long has it been?
6 months ago,
Yeah.
we were in, I'm sorry. We left you 6 months ago. We
No,
went to
I remember that part.
Yeah.
Say how long is it? I
Did
checked
you
my
get
watch
the
to see if it
message?
lost any time.
Did you get the message from the banker?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's all it was. Yeah. Yeah. See. Yeah.
It's the only reason I didn't look for you. Because I don't actually. Even if I hadn't, I wouldn't have looked for you. Because job was done. Because there was no job.
Yeah. That's why we went to Hawaii.
Yeah.
But why are we at East Island if you were in Hawaii? What has happened?
George
Well,
told
there's-
us he moved the planet.
Wait,
and
wait, wait,
relo-
Don't explain it. I can turn this into money.
Turn what into?
Look, where's my cell phone? God damn it! It was on the coffee table.
Well,
This tabloid will kill for something like this.
Look, if I can remember my charts right, we don't have much of a choice here.
What
We're
church?
inside.
What? I'm lost.
Okay, we're in the Pacific Ocean.
I get that much. I've seen pictures of Easter Island. Never been. Seen pictures.
Yeah. So that's Easter Island. We have really no choice because we don't have enough fuel to go to the mainland.
Mm-mm.
So, yeah. In fact, there's probably no boat that has enough fuel to go to the mainland.
Now I have
I do have a sail.
Pretty good deductive reasoning. There's a reason we're here. You two seem to know more about it than I do.
Mhm.
Well,
Which isn't
Care to
much.
elaborate?
so
It's
when
more
we
than I
were
know.
when we were digging through the house, we did find a letter that said that the forces of the Silver Twilight were gathering on Easter Island to raise their god.
We need to make sure that doesn't happen.
I'm not so apparently the three things that we have, the disc, the enchantment, and whatever else the orb.
you have the disc, you have a sketch of the ark,
Right.
and you have the spell book that'll help you sort of do everything that you need to do.
Right. We have those three things.
But
George
can,
has
you,
implied.
can you guys make an ideal roll for me?
36.
Yes, 45 out of 50.
Yes, I'm good.
Okay, so
16.
perfect. So you guys kind of look at this and figure this out that you have the disc itself, the physical thing. You have a copy of the Ark and the book. So it's safe to assume that if you have a copy of the Ark and the Twilight Lodge has the actual Ark, possibilities that they have a copy of the disc. You know what I mean? Like sort of yin and yang of this situation.
Right. But if they do they have both sides of the disc or just one side of
Listen, we ain't Indiana and Joe's in this, okay? It's one side that is needed. The other side is flat and smooth.
My point being, guys, is this. I'm not so sure taking all these objects to the island is a good idea.
And where exactly would you put them?
Should we drop them in the ocean?
See, George implies that if we can use these things to help us. But we, at the same time...
Perhaps we could take it to the top of a volcano, like...
Well, there is a volcano on this island.
Mount Doom style, with the one ring, and just drop them in. Let them melt.
Okay. Now, I appreciate that you two are being extremely detailed in your complication of the situation. I prefer simple black and white matters. Are those folks on the islands the ones responsible for this if she moves her shirt and shows the scar?
Yeah.
Are they the ones that... Yeah, they... Okay, I won't kill them. I'm good with whatever George, whoever he is, wants.
All right.
Okay.
So, yeah, let's power up the boat and head to Easter Island.
Sure.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to let Randall do some boating skills here. You don't mind making a roll?
Okay. Idea or boating roll?
Boating. And you can, whichever's more prevalent.
26!
Okay. With your skills as an expert boater and captain, you realize that Easter Island, as you sort of circle around, is not the biggest. You're not noticing a harbor or a port. And you're seeing a lot of rocks sticking out of the water. So it's going to be kind of hard for you to bring your boat in nice and close. You may have to drop a smaller boat off the yacht that you're owning and paddle on in.
Okay. You got a dinghy?
Or
dinghy for the dinghy.
A dinghy for the dinghy. I believe I do. And should I roll again?
Nah, you did your boating. You're just going to pilot that sucker in.
Yeah.
That'll be fine.
Okay. Alright, there we go. I'm going to try to do as diligent of a job as I can possibly do. Get that in there.
No problem.
Max searches for a life jacket to put on.
It's probably a smart idea. So you do notice that the one spot does seem to have a village for you to kind of pull up to.
I don't know if I want them to know that I'm here.
It is entirely up to you. You can either go to that side of the island or you can make a bit of a trek. It's up to you.
Yeah, because if I've already seen them, that means they've seen me. So...
It's probably true.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's in the ocean. Come on.
Right.
Yeah. So, why hinder things more than they are already fucked up more than they are? So, yeah. I'll just we're gonna go to that little village, guys. I'm sorry.
No. So you head the little dinghy towards the village, You pull up onto the beach. There is the native village and what looks like a military enclosure to the right of the village. Like it's definitely a clash of cultures with the native huts and the farming area, and then there's this sort of military encampment.
There's no native huts left on the Easter Island, if I'm recalling correctly.
Well, this is what you see.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
and
So,
you pull on up.
Military encampment. It is.
Yeah, so you pull on up, and you're trying to brace yourself for whatever you have to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
And you walk on forward, and you notice there is a small group of people wandering around taking pictures of things.
Imagine that. Hi, guys.
And
They're using real film still.
yeah, and you notice that there is a couple of them taking pictures, enjoying. Some people are writing stuff down, and Matt and Kim, you guys notice 3 people show up on a dinghy, which is weird because you guys paid your money to come and enjoy Easter Island. So these people just rolled on
wonder
up.
where they came from.
Yep. Did you see them with our group? Were they with our group?
Well, I'm kind of taking a working vacation, so I want to get out and take pictures of the moai and stuff.
Oh, of course.
I'm doing double duty.
Okay. So
That is
I just
weird.
kind of shake my head and go back to my note taking.
We didn't rent the entire island. I mean, it's inhabited. So.
No, of course.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem fair. Damn it.
Is the military base
I spent-
Oh, the
No,
military base is.
Is it
You
Chilean?
guys, it is Chilean. The language that's spoken on the island is Spanish.
Yeah, and Rapa Nui, the
But it's
native language. I saw the movie. I don't know. I'm a little obsessed.
It's the military encampment is like more. What's the right word I'm looking for? It's like people are there mainly for their military to forget about kind of thing. Like they're just sort of positioned there to be like, okay, yeah, no, take care of this small little position. We'll call you in like 3 years.
Yeah.
So they're just doing the rounds because they're supposed to do the rounds. It's not like a huge thing. But there does seem to be a bit of agitation with them noticing you guys wandering around taking pictures. They're talking to each other. They seem worried. Not worried that you're going to take pictures of stuff that they need to worry about. Military secrets. Ugh. They're more worried about. They just seem to be almost as if they are counting how many people are in your group.
Too many strangers.
Yeah.
I write that down. Ooh, this could get interesting.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Now, Randall, Mac, and Quinn, you guys roll up, and it looks like people are taking a tour of the island.
Perfect.
Was our benefactor so kind enough to let me have a bag full of shit? Wait, not literal shit, but like my gear.
Let me see. Give me a moment, and I'll let you know what your benefactor did. Do you decide high or low?
Oh.
58. No, sorry. You got a little overnight little baggie for toiletries.
You wouldn't happen to have a camera on him, would you?
Back on the boat.
That's the point. I mean, if we're gonna fucking blend in, it's kind of gonna help to have a camera, because tourists. It's bad enough I'm dressed like this, and she's wearing like flannel and shit. I do not look the touristy type.
I give her one of those little boxes of P.T. Barnum's animal crackers to use as a camera.
Fair enough.
Look, back on the boat, we have
Tutu size and drops it.
we got cameras and dive gear and guns and spearfishing and stuff, and all this stuff back on the boat. As long as
for sure.
What's that?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. As long as nothing happens to the boat, we're fine.
Yeah, but it's not doing us any good on the boat when we're over here and they're right there.
Yeah. So at this point, the tourists
Amateurs.
leader notices the three of you and just sort of waves at you and says, "Come on." And he's like, "Come on over. I'm sure you got lost."
Over exaggerated tourists. Oh, okay.
I'm
And you guys,
wife.
yeah, you guys join the group and they're going through the whole, like, this is the old native village on the other side of the island. They've sort of updated it. This is the old military encampment where the two colonies have clashed. Going blah, 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 blah. Very, very exciting and very, very boring at the same time, depending on who is wanting to listen. Now, you do notice one particular piece of information that they tell you. They said that they have to insist on you guys realizing that there is a strict curfew at 9 p.m. due to the fact that they're investigating a missing persons.
Missing person.
But it's an unusual case because it's not like one person's missing, they're trying to find it. It's that for the past couple weeks, every 3 days someone goes missing and they've not been found.
Oh, this is gold. This is gold.
So they insist that you have to stay in your quarters after 9 p.m.
Right. What time is it now?
It is, weirdly enough, it is just around supper time.
All right, so
How many days since the last person?
Seymour.
Funny enough, it's the third day. That's why they're so insistent on this 9 p.m. curfew.
Sweet.
So you guys head on back. And
Last call.
oh yeah. So kind of find yourselves being ushered into the hotel that the tourist trap. Tourist enclosure is sort of setting up. The hotel has no problems accepting your money. Oh yes, American dollars. We love them.
sure. You take Diners Club?
I'm not sure, sir, but we will see if we can accommodate you. As he looked at the very fat roll of cash you pulled out.
Yeah, well, yeah. Can we get a launch to run back out to our boat and pick up some equipment?
Oh, of course, sir. That won't be a problem at all. Where did you dock?
Actually, we're moored off the beach.
Okay. We will send someone out to just let us know. I'm assuming that you are going to want someone to come with them.
Yeah, Randall, you want to handle that? Yeah,
we
get
need
everything you
to.
need.
The only thing that we ask is that the gentlemen that go with you are allowed to inspect what you bring with them, as we have a no-gun policy on the island.
Absolutely. Of course.
Perfect. He talks to someone in a very rapid foreign language and brings along two guys that clearly are military to go along with Randall to your boat.
I'll flash my.
I'm going with him too, if I can.
Is that Pete?
Oh, I'm gonna flash my weathered NTSB ID.
Sure.
That's going to buy you some traction.
You know, Once Upon a Time in Mexico, where he takes the white out, and
Of course.
it's like, yeah, just so you know, American.
Yeah. So they go off. Randall and Mac, I'm assuming, go to the boat to go get stuff. We'll role play this in a moment. As you guys go to the boat, Quinn, I'm assuming you're going to head to the dining area.
Jess, I know.
And lo and behold, it just seems like two tourists that are sitting nearby are chatting with each other about how they're enjoying their day on Easter Island. Ian and Dr. Tad.
And those names mean absolutely nothing to me.
I know, but it's to get their attention, to get them to start talking.
Can you believe that scenery? Oh, that is amazing scenery. I just can't believe the scenery here.
It's pretty amazing.
It's so amazing.
Those are giant stone heads. They are
No.
just enormous.
I mean, you see pictures and you see it in National Geographic, but oh my God, to look at them in person. Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm
They
here. I
change
can't
their
believe I'm here.
expressions too if you look at them from different angles. Try it sometime.
I will. I
The
will.
eyes follow you.
What's that, Pete?
I'm going to the bar.
So, you guys, you doing your thing in the hotel. Mac and Randall, you guys make it to the boat with two military guys with their little.
On the way out, I lean close to Randall and whisper in his ear, "Okay, I need you to be as obnoxious as possible while we're on this boat to keep him distracted. Where are the guns?"
Oh God, I did not tell you this, but I put them in the lavatory, in the ceiling. It's a drop ceiling.
No.
Okay. All right. So I'm assuming we exchange the details about where the guns are.
Oh my gosh!
So
Totally.
there was one of the representatives was on the boat to make sure it doesn't float too far away, and there's one representative on the boat.
Uh-huh. What are you doing on my boat?
I am making sure that everything is taken care of.
Oh, honey, they told you about this.
Yeah, it make off with all my extra
somebody
coffee.
inspected. Can I get a still your coffee?
No, man, we are doing quite fine. Just gather the stuff that you require, and we will happily assist you bringing it back to the hotel.
All right, so you kind of being an ass to him?
Okay. Now,
I'm asking, are you kind of being an ass to him and like trying to keep him?
of course. I need this
I'm gonna try to sneak into the
handful
bathroom
to come back to the hotel room. And since you're going to help me with that, I need you to carry that for me. And then all of these tools. I need you to carry all these tools.
Give me a fast talk.
Please pass this.
I will. I should. These are low rollers. I hope. Oh my god. 10 and something that fell on the floor. Let's see. A 10 and a 6. So a 16.
Okay. He does his best to get the tools into the boat and your whatever you're calling your anvil.
And all of this wine.
So while he's
I
doing
turn
that,
the world around, motherfucker.
I'm
Here you
taking
go.
a bag and going into the bathroom to try to confiscate whatever guns I can into it
Okay.
to conceal them.
You go into the washroom and you lift up the thing that Randall told you to lift. Randall, what kind of guns are there?
Suspension ceiling, yeah. Let's see. There's gonna be a little tiny, little 22.
Mhm.
And then there's gonna be a Luger 9mm M1911, and that'll be fine.
Okay.
Those should all be easily containable in.
I could probably put them on me.
There
To
you
see
go.
if I can roll this conceal. Can I get a bonus since I'm like not actually in line of sight or anything?
Well, I'm actually considering giving you a minus. Oh, she disappeared on us. So I'm actually thinking of giving her a minus because she's not wearing normal clothes that you would try and hide things in.
You mean flannel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that the stretchy band on her. I was just saying that
I didn't hear anything you said, so it doesn't.
I'm letting you know
What's your character's size?
My size is 9.
9? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Now here's the thing. I was actually saying that I was going to give you a disadvantage because you're not wearing clothes that you'd normally conceal weapons under.
True, but I did go in under the bag, which is the whole point.
Right.
Which is where I'm putting them. I was just saying, since it's just like a whole 22 I can hide them on myself, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna put them in the bag.
Okay, so you put them in the bag.
I have concealed.
They're very small.
Okay, you put them
That's
in the
what I
bag.
was trying to ask is
ammunition.
I'm not gonna overdo it, but probably enough to reload once for each gun.
Okay.
Okay.
So you grab all that stuff.
So here comes a second question, which I always asked. Oh God, she's my sister-in-law now. When we watched this one USA made-for-TV film, where all of a sudden this lady appears out of nowhere with a knife, and we're just like, blade or handle first, because that's the only place she could have stored that.
All right, let me just stop you right there. Even though you may be imagining this wrong, Mac usually wears like baggy grunge clothes.
All right.
But like I said, he has a bag, like a bag to put stuff in, because that's what we went to get, remember?
They're going to be checking your bags, and you know this.
I know. That's what I needed to see if I needed to roll conceal for. I can put it on my person whenever James wants me to.
Okay. Just
do not help the keeper. Do not help the keeper, okay? You're making this harder than it was. All right, sir. What do you want me to do?
Well, what we're going to do here is this: is that if the guns are in the bag, or if they're on their person. If it's on the person, I need a roll, and it's going to be at a minus, which I don't think Lily's here to hear about just because she's frozen. Oh, you're back with us.
I'm here.
You're frozen. I wasn't
missed
sure.
a little bit. No, I'm good.
So,
I wasn't moving.
Okay. So come out of the washroom. Let's roleplay this.
Man, where did you put my blush at?
Wait.
You didn't leave my makeup bag on the other ship, did you?
Just talking to you, Leah.
What's up?
She's asking where her makeup bag is.
Oh! I don't remember where your makeup bag is. Let me check.
It's fine. It's not important.
By now, they've determined that trying to drop the anvil onto the other boat is a useless cause because they'll probably just end up punching a hole through it.
Why on earth are you going with the anvil?
No, he has to take it back to the hotel.
The anvil? What are you going to do with the anvil?
So there's some comic
I'm
play with
gonna hammer out some soft, malleable metals on it.
And then as they're trying to get it over the edge, one of the helpers accidentally drops it into the water.
Oh, God.
Wait, why do we have an anvil on the boat?
Why would you want to take it to the hotel? You forgot my makeup bag, but you remember the anvil. What the hell?
It's just,
Not anymore. It's floating to the bottom of the sea there.
no, it's not.
Yeah.
Along with the
not-
boat.
I'm okay. So we have recently got so choppy. I'm gonna double check that no one else is doing any streaming.
Okay.
Okay.
You go do your thing. I'm going to see how you're going to try and talk your way out of these guys not checking that bag.
I need to really fast talk? Because I'm going to argue with him enough to where maybe they just get tired of us. It's my plan.
Well, the problem is that his job is to make sure that that bag is checked.
Well, I have
job
to. I can
depends
do
on it.
two joint things. Like I have conceal and I do have fast talk. I have both. So do I need to roll them together or what?
Oh, yeah. Conceal is going to be at a disadvantage because this is not clothes you normally do this in.
How much of a disadvantage?
Let's go D&D rolls. Give me 2 rolls. Give me the shittier one.
34. So that's by 1. And 10. So I pass it either way.
Okay, so the conceal's no problem. He doesn't think twice to check you. Now, he sees the bag and puts his hand out to look at said bag.
You didn't check that? It was already sitting here.
No, ma'am. We have to check the bag. We have to inspect this. Our job is to make sure that there are no firearms brought upon the island.
I understand that, sir. I was just saying, I thought you checked it, like, before you dropped the anvil in the water.
And
I'm
we
sure
are
that-
regrettable about that. We are more than happy to...
I could care less about his anvil. That was his stupidity.
we will be happy to replace that once we get back on the island. However, we do need to check the bag.
Okay.
You're going to make a roll, or...
I'm going to try to convince him he took the bag. He already checked the bag. I'm going to
Sure.
pass off on that.
Give me a roll.
No.
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 Even if I have checked the bag has gone out of my sight. We do have to double check it again.
I reach the bag across to him, and then I drop it in the water. Oh, shit!
Fair enough. He tries to go for it and it slips right out of his fingers. I am so sorry. Was
I'm
there anything
sorry,
important in that bag?
A camera, fairly expensive one.
Oh dear. We'll see about if we can get
Fine.
someone to retrieve it. We have a great diving team on the island.
It's fine. We'll find it later.
Okay. So you go.
The camera's ruined anyway. It doesn't matter.
You guys, after that kerfuffle, get back onto the boat and make your way back to the island. And by now, it is like you guys are rushing to try and get back because of the curfew.
So what's the deal with this curfew?
Mm-hmm. Oh, and one of the escorts is like, "Oh, it's terrible. The island is having a terrible time with people missing in the middle of the night."
This island isn't that big, though. How do you go missing?
Missing, yeah.
That's why we were having such a terrible time with it, because we don't know where they're hiding. The island's fairly large, but it's not to the point where you don't notice someone if they walk by. So we're at a bit of a loss because we keep trying to check everywhere. However, we do have some volcano tunnels that are almost like labyrinths, which are very difficult to navigate if you don't know them well enough, and can be easy to lose someone in there. So we are hoping that that is not the case.
I don't plan to go underground. I never like tight places.
Okay. If you are looking for some other things to do, we do have a bit of a historian in the local priest. Father George is very, very interesting with the history of this island. If you're ever interested in chatting with him.
Father who?
Father, it says Jorge. I am hoping that it is like
Jorge.
Jorge.
Thank you. It's Father Jorge.
George.
George.
Father George.
Gets the stories out of him.
Mm-hmm.
This is awesome.
You're not there.
Oh, aren't they? Damn.
No, I'm still talking to Randall and Mac.
We're making small talk.
I probably already know about it.
What's up?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Randall. It kind of dropped your underwear into the ocean.
It's okay.
It was at a good
Is this in the company of others, or is it just
No,
between Mac and I?
No,
No,
I
it's,
say that like while we're going, but I whisper to you, yeah, they was that or get arrested.
Yeah, I know. I brought it as a distraction.
Now, you guys make it back to the hotel just in time for before the curfew. You guys are sent to. It's like, please do stay in your rooms. It is important. We do not want to lose you until we figure out where these people are disappearing to. So please stay in your rooms, and if you have any requirements, give room service a call. We'll be happy to help you out. You get that really big forced smile that you see at all these locations.
Okay, have there been any reports of hotel staff going missing as well?
It seems to be locals, so there is one or two of the local staff disappearing, but it has been mainly just the locals, the people that actually live on the island.
Okay. So what would we have to fear?
Well, they don't want to have a bit of an incident.
They don't care if you're scared. They're scared of lawsuits.
Hmm.
It's the 90s. They're scared of lawsuits.
Mm-hmm. As you guys are milling about, you're allowed to leave your hotel room. Just you're not allowed to leave the actual hotel. So the bar and restaurant are fair game. But I'll let you guys decide where you want to kind of hang out for the time being.
I say we get into a room, whoever's room we want to go into, and just consolidate what we have. Because I do need to let you know what I have.
Yeah, we need to
Party in my room. Come on.
Yeah, what do we got? Because I'm assuming I no longer have an elephant gun.
Well, I'm going to let you guys.
Boat.
No,
I'm
that's
going to let you guys
boat.
deal with that.
That's in the master suite and the suspended ceiling.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to let you guys, if it's okay, I'm going to let you guys kind of chat along on the chat room side of this for a moment. And I'm going to get Matt and Kim to sort of help me out with a bit of information seeking here. So you guys have been told that you have to stay in the hotel. You're not allowed to go past curfew. Which is kind of frustrating because you guys want to see the island in all its splendor, not just during the day, but also at night, because I'm sure there's some interesting things that might go on with these odd statues at night as well. Who knows? Maybe they glow in the dark.
Oh, I cannot believe
I doubt that.
they are making us stay in our rooms. After what I paid, oh my god. It took all of my savings to, I mean, not all my savings, but I
I
paid a
would have.
pretty penny to get here.
I would have liked to have talked to that priest.
Well,
We'll probably wait till tomorrow.
as you guys are sort of trying to figure out what you're going to do with your time, believe it or not, there's, tell you what, Dave and Ian, I believe that's your characters.
No, Dave's
Tad, I
Tad,
believe.
man.
No, Dave's dead. What's your character, Matt?
Tad.
Dr. Tad.
Dr. Tad.
His name's Tad Jessup, but everybody calls him Dr. Tad.
Feel like he should have his own soft drink. So, guys, make me a listen roll or spot hidden, whichever's better.
We'll try spot. No. Missed it by 2.
Okay.
Oh, I made mine spot hidden anyway.
Okay. As you're sitting in the hotel room or hotel lobby, you notice some people that clearly stick out, but not in a touristy way. They actually look like they belong to a university, almost like an archaeological team. An older gentleman with a white beard, almost stereotypical clothing that you would see someone doing a dig, and some college students with them. They do not look thrilled that they have to stay there, but they're happy they're not outside. That makes sense.
But one of them definitely looks like the team lead.
Yes.
What's
Well,
this?
I'll go over and introduce myself. Hey, Dr. Tad Jessup here. You can call me Dr. Tad. You guys look like fellow archaeologists.
Well, yes. Hi. My name is Professor Methridge. This is my team, or what's left of my team. I'm not exactly happy with this hotel and the island because we are trying to find out what has happened to 3 of our students.
3 of them. So you've been here at least 10 days.
Yeah, we've been here 2 weeks.
Wow.
But nothing happened until 3 days ago. Half my team, the 3 students that are missing, all went missing 3 days ago. We were on a dig. We were doing our job. We had tents set up, fires near the camp, and everything was ready to go. We woke up the next day. We didn't hear anything, and our 3 students gone.
No signs of struggle or anything like that. They were just gone.
Doesn't appear to be. I mean, I'm not a police officer. Or a detective. I don't know these things. But it didn't look like the tents weren't knocked down. They weren't no drag marks or anything. There wasn't even any animal prints.
Their
Where were
equipment
you
is
guys?
still in the camp?
Sorry?
Is their equipment still in the camp, or was it missing?
No, the equipment was still there. It was just the people.
I assume you brought it all back with you.
Yeah, we locked it all up and brought it back to the hotel, and we're not even allowed to leave.
What were you there investigating at the dig site?
We're checking out this old, and he starts bringing out his books. The students are like kind of rolling their eyes at the fact that you've like basically opened a can of worms with this professor.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's really big on the fact that he has found some information, and he's gotten all these people all excited about the fact that there used to be a cult on this island, and they used to worship something called the Tangata Manu, and it was called the Cult of the Birdman.
Birdman.
And Birdman, no, attorney at law. Now, but they said that they wanted to do some more research and all this kind of stuff, and they found that the base of Ranokau, there's like a sort of small spot where people dive off the edge. They actually found not like cave markings, but like an actual glyph of the Birdman on the side of this ridge. And so they've been trying to do a bit of archaeological digging near that ridge. Now, the locals aren't too pleased about it. They'd rather be... It's sort of like a black eye on their history, so they've tried to sort of wipe it away from records and all this kind of different stuff. But the professor has found some interesting things at the actual dig that are fascinating, at least to him.
I assume that they got their permits and stuff from the Chilean government, et cetera, et cetera.
Well, money does make things move around, and they had an anonymous donation to the university, provided that it went to the archaeological dig. So they're very happy about that.
I'm going to offer to buy the students and the professor a round of drinks if he'll let me go through his notes.
Yeah, by all means.
I give him my creds, that I'm an actual doctor of archaeology. I'm not just some guy.
Right, and you guys start chatting, and they're happy to take your alcohol that you've bought for them.
Students always are.
Yeah, and they're enjoying themselves a lot more than they were, and you guys are starting to exchange ideas and notes and everything. And you find that, like I said, with the fact that this is a black eye, they used to, before this cult, like this was a smaller sect. This was like the comparison of like Christianity with Mormonism. Like it was one really wasn't considered greater than the other kind of thing, but one, people, there were way more people for one than the other. And on the island, before the coming of the Christian church, the locals worshipped something called Maki Maki, the pagan god of creation. But this smaller sect worshipped the Birdman. And what they found is that on the cliff of the Birdman, there was this sort of initiation to become the new priest. And what they had to do was they had to dive off the cliff of the Ranokau into the water, and they had to swim to an island that's just off that, which had a big religious significance for them. And whoever was the first man to reach the island became the new priest.
I'm writing all this stuff down.
No.
This is gold. This is gold. I'm going to so use this in my novel. This is great.
But the thing that was interesting to the professor were the statues found on the island. And they were called Moa. They're supposed to have magical powers. Like that was the story the natives gave you. But some of the statues on the island were worn away by weather and stuff. But the weird part is that there were certain statues that looked like they were carved that day. They're perfectly preserved. Which doesn't make any sense, because if the others are weathered, those ones should be just as badly damaged. It's almost like someone has gone there and gone through great pains to make sure that those are specifically taken care of. The professor's idea is that maybe there's like family members that would go over to do like special things for the statues, like maybe they represent old relatives and all that kind of stuff. So he finds that very fascinating.
A lot of people do.
What's that?
A lot of people do. They're very popular.
Well, now that you've gotten loosened some of the college students' lips, one of them brings up long ears. And the professor just winces when he hears that. He said, "Oh God, not this."
Long ears.
And he goes, long ears was the native mythology on that little island. There were these people that preceded all the other people that came to this island and raised the statues covering the island. And they said that the islanders' fathers killed all the long ears in a great battle many years ago because of an evil that was done against all the people that were living on the island. But there's no records of what that evil was.
I'm already plotting out plots in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's this native
Was
hero.
there any archaeological evidence of these long-eared people?
They fall in love.
It's all through whispers and children's stories to scare them at night.
There's been no bone fragments, no settlements that have been destroyed, anything like that.
No, there was talk of when they tried to wipe them out, they threw them back into the ocean where they believe they came from. But
oh, into the ocean. Okay, sure.
yeah,
Fascinating stuff, Professor.
And I'm going to let you guys sort of like enjoy the fact that they're getting drunk and having fun. Randall, Mac, and Lynn, back in your hotel room.
Yeah.
Yes.
What inventory have you guys decided to figure out?
Okay, so three complete sets of dive gear, including mask fins, snorkels, tanks, and regulators.
Mm-hmm.
Dive knives.
Okay. Knives were allowed on the island.
3 spear guns with 5 extra spears each.
Okay.
With 10 feet of coil.
Now, I'm gonna let the spear guns slide.
Okay.
Only because I would think that they would look at that as like, oh, you're not really shooting anybody. You're supposed to be shooting fish with those. So sure.
It's all dive gear.
Yeah, it's all stuff.
I never saw Friday the 13th Part 3.
Yeah. Hasn't made to the island yet. Now, Mac did hide guns on her person. She did conceal those.
We just don't have any spare ammo.
Yeah, so you got one. Right, you've got one clip for those 3 like weapons each.
And Randall has no spare underwear right now either.
So no, I don't.
I always figured Randall went commando anyway.
What guns do we have?
However, this no-tooth rumor got started.
You.
Anyway.
You.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
All right, fine. Then I don't got no teeth. Anyway.
I said nothing about your teeth. We said commando because I talked about
We got you new teeth in Hawaii, okay?
Yeah, no, you got new teeth. You're good.
They're beautiful. I bite into an apple and I enjoy the shit out of it. Oh, hell. Deliciousness like I haven't tasted in years.
You can eat corn in the cow.
I know, right? Not from a can.
Even though you can do that anyway.
Let's see. What weapons do we got?
You
Well,
said
somebody's got the little
22 Luger.
22 piece shooter, a
Yeah.
22 piece shooter, and a Luger 9mm 1411. I think is what
So
it's
it's just the
called.
two?
It might be a
That's
1911.
all she told me.
Yeah,
A Luger
yeah,
and a
it's just
22.
the two.
Okay.
But I give whatever one doesn't want to Quint because I have no firearm skill at all.
Makes sense.
So there you go. You two take your pick.
I take
You were an assassin. You're a professional assassin, and you have no firearm skill.
That's
There are
right.
ways than a gun to kill somebody.
That's right. You want to get back on that phone? We can try them skills. We'll see just how skilled I am when it comes to skinning somebody alive.
Let me get a few more drinks in there.
All right.
No. I just imagine that when Randall's saying that, peeling an apple with some diving knife and eating the apple as it's said.
Yes.
Oddly,
We'll see just how skilled one of us are.
Mac is strangely turned on by that, actually.
So Mac,
Mac is quite right in that.
What, you
What?
like what you see?
you like the 22
All
or the
right,
Luger?
then.
I want the Luger.
All right,
To
I'll
work
take
to get it.
22. How many bullets do I
All
have?
right, you take that little pea shooter. I don't know.
Whoever
Mike
says
done
in the
got
book
the
that's supposed to be
ammunition for
God.
that.
They were loaded, and then I dropped the rest of the ammunition in the ocean. Because it was that or go to jail.
I think they carry 6 per clip. I'm not certain.
Okay.
Better than
59.
nothing.
So you've got your whole thing ready to go. You've done your inventory. There is a knock at the door. Who decides to answer it?
I don't feel like getting it today. What did you do?
For Christ, I answered the door.
It is one of the concierge. Just like, I'm so sorry to disturb you. The curfew is now in effect. Please keep that in mind. Please don't leave.
It's in here, right?
Yes, please.
That's what I'm saying. The booze is in here. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, no, you are more than welcome to come down to the bar and the restaurant. Just
That's all I care about.
Do not leave the hotel.
Of course. You hear that, gentlemen?
I'm not leaving the bathroom.
Now, you guys are enjoying your drinks at the bar. You guys are in your hotel room. Everyone make me a listen roll.
Oh, nice.
Oh, 3.
Oh, wait, I did make that.
Missed it by 4.
Okay, those get their listen rolls.
73.
Dr. Tab,
Yes.
did you make your listen roll?
Yep. Easily.
Nice. So those who make their listen rolls, you guys hear a shriek and a scream from someone just outside the hotel, almost like it's on the side alley of it.
Did you guys hear that?
Hear what? Randall's burp? That was very rank.
No, there was a screaming outside, like on the side of the hotel. You didn't hear that?
No. You
Was
heard?
was it like a yell?
Yeah, it was very much like someone in distress.
Was it like a rebel yell? Was it somebody saying more, more, more?
How do you like it? How do you like it?
It is
Yeah.
more along the lines of, oh
I-
God, please no.
Oh, okay.
Same difference.
Yeah. Same.
If you do it right, yeah.
With a rebel yell, yo.
So what do you all
Well,
plan on
hopefully
doing?
You guys want to go investigate?
And two, Randall, did
I
you
don't
hear
want to go nowhere.
You don't
But
want to
did
go
you hear
nowhere.
anything? I didn't hear anything. Did you hear anything?
I'm in the bathroom doing things that need doing.
You sure you didn't hear
I can't hear nothing.
Are there Chilean military types milling around doing anything?
You see some type of porters sort of running around trying to find out where the scream came from.
But there's none of those guard-looking dudes.
Not at the moment. I guess they're at other spots of the island, sort of trying to keep the peace, so to speak.
All right,
I'm
all
heading
right.
towards the front door.
When you
Come on,
said that, I
Doc.
heard something, right?
There's gotta
Yeah,
be
listen, I gotta go investigate that. You guys can stay here. I'm taking a knife and a 22.
So, Graham heads on down. Mac, are you joining or are you staying?
Yeah, I go behind him.
Okay, so you guys go.
What is
You head
Ram?
on down.
I
Randy's
guess I'll
staying
head
in
up the rear.
I thought you had to
Oh.
poop or something.
That ain't what
Oh,
he's
that's
doing.
right.
That
I
ain't what
guess I got
he's
this
doing.
to
Okay.
He got all hot and bothered thinking about playing Quinn and he went to touch himself. That's what he's doing.
Randall's gonna be saved by the fact that he had to take a shit.
Well,
Mhm.
Dr. Tab. Sorry, I keep wanting to call you Tab like you're freaking Mr. Tab.
No.
But it's Dr. Tad. Tad, you head out to the front, and it
I'm
seems like
going
the
to take
commotion is...
my chainsaw and my katana.
Because that's gonna be.
What?
I don't know. Everybody else has weapons. I feel like a slob. All right. Yeah.
Sir, we're gonna have to ask you to give those to us.
Are there guards by the front
I'm taking
door?
my cane.
I'm still looking around for these people that are supposed to be guarding us.
Which is odd, yeah. You're not seeing any of them, but you see commotion. It seems like everyone is heading towards the alley to the right of the hotel.
Okay. Well, I'll go with.
And you head on over. Quinn and Mac join you down there, and you guys notice a person sort of being consoled by some of the porters, and she is rocking back and forth, and she's speaking very rapidly, although very disjointed, like she's repeating the same words over and over, not seemingly like making sense. If any of you decide to talk to one of the porters and ask what she's saying, said she doesn't make any sense. She's saying that her boyfriend and her were sort of gilding the lily, so to speak, with the
Say no
curfew.
more, sir, say no more.
And when they went out to walk between the alleyways, she said a long-eared man stole her boyfriend.
Happens to the best of us.
Knocked him out and hauled him off? Or what does she mean?
Look, there was a guy that asked his chaps to walk off with mine one time.
I'll ask the woman myself. I speak Spanish.
Yeah, sure. It happened in a bit of a blur. She was knocked down, and he was dragged away.
Did he get knocked unconscious somehow, or was he still fighting when he was drug off?
She just keeps repeating that the long-eared man took him.
Which direction?
And she points, and down the alleyway you literally get like a sort of movie type of view of one of the statues and the ocean in a long distance away.
Weird.
Randall, make me a luck roll.
He's still in the bathroom.
I know. Sure.
$02.
Okay.
Nice.
You hear just the faintest hint of like someone trying to open the window in the bathroom.
Fucking pervert! I grabbed the plunger to the toilet.
Okay.
I open the window and I go out swinging.
Okay, so Randall's swinging a plunger.
Gross.
I know that's more than a turn. I'm sorry, that's more than a turn worth of action.
No, that's totally fine. You can swing
Alright.
a plunger. Tell you what, make me a roll.
Oh God. What's this?
I don't know what's base for swinging a plunger.
Fighting.
Club?
Raw.
Yeah,
I guess that would be grapple maybe.
I would go with that. You got any type of skill with that?
No, I have base.
Awesome. Let's see what you can do.
Let's see. No, I'm doing it quick. Oh, wait. Bringing a plunger into that. That is a piece of mechanical repair.
Mm, I
Marguerite,
love you.
GM, baby.
I love you like a sister, but no.
All right.
That would be a club.
Yeah,
It
that's
would
true.
be something
That
for
would be. That would be.
It's a sheep club.
It still would be a 25. more than likely.
Ah, 69, dude.
That is an appropriate number for the situation.
It is.
If only we were time traveling teenagers.
Randall, you swing the shit club in the darkness,
Yeah.
and in mid-swing,
The darkness remains.
in mid-swing, you feel something grab the club and yank you out the window.
Yank me out the window. My grip on the plunger isn't that hard.
Okay.
All right,
well,
it
you
yanks me
feel-
out the window.
you taken out the window, and the last thing you remember.
Mid-turn?
Oh, the last thing you remember is seeing long ears and sharp teeth. Everything goes black.
Oh, okay. Is it bye-bye for Randall? I take it as bye-bye for Randall. I'll roll with a new
High
character.
or low?
Let's go with low. 40. Oh man, this was the second half of it. There, 42.
42.
The magic number.
Oh, you're right.
You're knocked out. You're not feeling your best, but you can at least tell that you are being thrown over someone's shoulder and brought somewhere on the island. Very quickly,
Okay.
very sturdily, just before you pass out.
No.
This is just like Daytona.
Yeah.
Now, we'll get back to
That's
Randall.
a good question.
We will get back to Randall in a minute.
No, we won't.
The rest of you are dealing with what's going on in the alleyway.
Right.
And you heard about the long-eared people stealing people. The, I guess, police or military finally make their... we're there, tell you all to go back into your hotel. We have this under control. Everything's fine. Don't listen to the ravings of a mad, crazy woman. Yeah. Move along. Nothing to see here.
Keep your eyes and persons forward. Move along.
Is there any way to sneak off?
Yeah, you can give me a sneak roll.
Yeah, I try and fail miserably.
One of the military guys is, you said no. We need you to go back to your hotel room. No trying to play Columbo here.
All right.
I would try, but I'm not inclined to sneak off by myself.
They only have dated TV on Easter Island. You think you're a smart detective like that Kojak. Well, this is the Rockford Files.
This isn't Fantasy Island.
Exactly.
Look, you are no further knowing.
I think at this time it would be like Police Story or Dragnet.
Yeah.
I'm thinking more along the lines of Police Academy, but...
Yeah, that's about right.
All right, so
That's about right.
we'll wander back to our hotel room.
yeah. Ian and Dr. Tab, you see these two other people from earlier this day that came off the boat. They seem very confident in their abilities to find out what's going on. They're checking things out a little more thoroughly than the police. They seem to know what they're doing.
Who are these guys?
That would
There's
be
one of them that meets the eye doc.
The archaeologists.
no. That's you see a gentleman that looks like he's a military. He's a American police officer, and you see another person that is following with him.
Huh.
He looks official. Does he look official to you?
They seem like they know what they're doing.
He's not official in Chile.
They're far more official than what's going on the Eastern Island.
I bet they could tell us something. Let's go talk to them.
See what's up with him.
Yeah.
Okay. Quinn and Mac, you guys are approached by two gentlemen that seem to have some interest in what's going on.
I'll give him the stink eye.
Do you believe what just happened?
What do you think just happened?
Somebody was abducted from this alleyway by some dude with long ears.
Somebody's been hitting the hooch.
Yeah.
Or somebody who wants somebody to think that there are long-eared people here?
I don't know, there's somebody going around abducting people.
Yeah, let me tell you a secret. If you read it in a tabloid, it's probably bullshit. I know I'm right. And it's
This isn't a tabloid. I mean, talk to the this archaeological team. They've lost 3 people.
What's your obsession with this long-eared shit?
It's just a local legend. I just think they were abducted by somebody. I don't know if necessarily this long ear thing. I buy.
Somebody certainly wants to perpetuate the myth.
Yeah.
Now
Or
they're
if
making it real.
they're just using it as a cover while they're up to something totally different.
I've continued walking down our hotel room, toward our hotel room. As we're
Max
chatting.
Okay. While you guys start to walk into the hotel room, everyone make me a listen roll. 2. listen rolls.
8.
Shit.
2 listen rolls.
I gotta switch dice.
Let me know if which one succeeds if it does.
The first one is
That one.
8, so that's a crit, and the second one is a fail.
Okay.
Got a
I rolled a
53 and a
16 and a
37, so I made
19.
the second one.
Okay. Whoever made the first one,
Yes.
you guys start to hear singing. It's like sort of a little sing-song thing, all spoken in Spanish. It seems like the locals are singing it to try and make themselves feel better.
What's the song?
Those who hear the second one, you hear sort of like something running on clay rooftops.
Doc, there's something on the roof.
Weird.
I mean, does it sound like it's actually on the roof?
Yes, very much so. It's like, I mean, the hotel's only like 6 floors up, and the next house over is half that, so it's not inconceivable that someone is trying to sneak off from the hotel on top of the other.
Is there a
rooms.
window we can look at out at in that direction?
Well, you guys are still on the base floor,
Oh,
so you'd have to
Seems
run into the
weird.
house to try and get up there, kind of thing.
I'm not running around out in the darkness.
Yeah, I'm not going to waste my time climbing 6 stories to find somebody who's probably already on the next building.
They'd be gone by the time you get up there.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Assuming the
Place
people
has
that own
6
the house
stories?
would let you in.
How could you hear somebody running on the roof and this place got 6 stories?
The hotel does. The building beside it does.
Oh, okay, the building beside it. Alright.
Yeah.
I didn't hear any of that. I just heard it singing, so I'm like, what the hell is that?
Okay.
Come on, Doc, let's check it out.
Wait, what are you guys going to go check out?
There's something on the roof. We just heard
It's
it.
not on our roof, it's on the adjacent roof. So we're going to go run next door, ask some strangers if we can go into their house and run up onto the roof in the middle of the night. I'm not excited about this plan.
Who said anything about asking?
I'm not going to
While they're
break
having
their
this
home.
discussion, while they're having that discussion, Matt keeps walking to the hotel room.
Okay.
Who said anything about going in the building? They're on the
I'm not
roof.
going
They're
outside.
outside.
I'm going back to the bar like a sane person.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go out there alone. God damn it. Oh.
So you guys all
I
head
wouldn't
on back.
advise it.
Sorry, Randall. I tried to get them to save you.
No,
I didn't hear anything.
Sorry, Leah.
yeah.
But I'm going to the room. I'm gonna know he's not there.
No, I know. So you guys head back to your room.
Yeah.
Dr. Tab goes to the bar. Ian, what are you going to do?
If nobody's going to accompany me outside, I'm just gonna go back to my room and write all this stuff down.
Okay,
This
that's
is
fine.
awesome.
So you guys, that all happens. Mac and Quinn, you guys head back to your hotel room. I'll let you guys sort of role play that.
Randall, you won't believe this shit. Randall,
Down in the
Light 'em-
bathroom, I kind of need to use it.
Light a match.
Jesus.
Randall, you know, quit masturbating.
Randall.
Go to the goddamn thing.
Hey. Did he
There's
pass
no
out?
answer.
What? Hey,
No
open the
answer.
door.
I'll try the handle.
Yep. Seems locked.
Fuck. Hey, Randall. God damn it. I checked the lock to see if I could pop it open.
Yeah, if you had like a butter knife or something like that, you could use
Yeah, I got it.
or key.
Yeah, I have a lockpick, a locksmith of 51. So
I'll save you the trouble. It's the kind of lock that if you were outside of a locked room, you could just use a butter knife to turn it.
that's what I figured. So she takes a card out of. No, she doesn't have a card. She looks around. She probably picks. They probably have a letter opener in here. She takes that. And pops the lock.
You can use a toothpick, dude.
Oh yeah, these are like terrible locks. So you open the bathroom door and you notice that the bathroom is empty and the window is wide open.
Oh, shit.
I didn't
They
even
did
have
not.
the courtesy to turn on the fan.
It didn't even flush. Didn't even flush.
Ugh, gross and
No,
awesome.
better yet, there's one draped over. That would make total sense to have there be one draped over.
I did have you do a luck roll, and Mac, when you look out the window, you see a run of toilet paper running out the window.
Fuck.
Like it was stuck to the pants of someone being dragged out.
Is the roll still going?
It was for a little bit, and then it stopped, just as you opened the door.
We gotta get him.
Is the window big enough for us to climb out?
Oh, very much so.
I climb out.
You got
I
you
hope
know.
someone's big enough for me to get pulled out of it.
Yeah.
What's your size anyway?
12. Actually, no,
Yeah, you're
no.
way
My
bigger than
size
me.
is 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're still bigger than me. My size is 9. I can easily fit through the window if you fit.
Wait, you're bigger than I
Bigger than
am.
average.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, we're going after him.
So you go out the window.
Mm-hmm.
That toothless wonder.
There is a fire escape, and you notice about...
No, before he gets out the window, get a spear gun or something.
I've got the knife and the gun.
You don't want to waste bullets. I dropped them in the fucking ocean. Get a fucking spear gun.
So I'll let you retcon getting the spear gun. As you find the spear gun, you come over and you look, and you see a shadow of someone, very large someone, on one of the rooftops about 25, 30 feet away from you.
Can
Can I roll sneak as I'm coming out the window?
Sure, if you want.
Yes, 15 out of 15.
Yeah, make it with your
I'm
skills.
a ninja.
With your skills as being a top journalist and photographer for those
Top scum
ragheads,
of the earth, because that's what she is.
you have no problem.
look,
So-
there he is.
So you see a very large body standing on the edge of one of the rooftops. And it turns. It doesn't look like it notices, but you see a shine on the eyes. They're not red, not yellow or anything like that. It's just like a weird,
Like an animal.
like a white milkiness, like a film over the eyes. And then it leaps to another building.
What the fuck is that?
And it's just jumping over an alleyway. It's about like 8 feet, which is impressive to jump from a standing position, but not impossible.
She manages to suppress the urge to whistle at that
Okay.
and starts following.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna-
You find that you find it's not that hard to get across to the other building, but trying to carry on top of the building, it's clay tiles, so it's not exactly built for people to
No,
stand
I
on.
wouldn't be trying to climb across the building. I'd be like, I'd go down and follow from the ground.
Okay, you can certainly try. So you guys
That's
head
what I
out-
was rolling the C for, to see I get down without making a whole lot of noise. Follow it.
Right. Well, you guys head on down. And which way do you go, left or right?
Which
Wait,
way it went?
yeah.
It went straight, but you got a building in your way.
Which would be
Right.
closer to where it was going?
It's about dead center.
We'll go right.
Okay, you guys go right.
Right. Which one is wait, where he says that? Which one is closer to us getting seen?
Well, the altercation was to the left.
Alright, so right.
So you guys head left, then turn left to go alongside of the building. You reach the spot where the building ends. You look up. You don't see anything. But make me a spot hidden.
33, yes.
Yes.
You see on the floor a plunger.
Wow. I think Randall is here.
What was your first clue?
Smells like shit. You haven't been living with him for the last 6 months.
True.
That boy's got some serious hygiene problems.
What was your first clue?
The missing teeth.
Sure.
I mean, he sure is purdy, but
Do you guys continue?
yes.
Okay, so as you guys continue, you're following basically this row of buildings, and you hear a thud on the fourth building over, which is basically the last of the buildings, where it just sort of stops and then there's field.
Mm-hmm. Spot hidden.
Let you guys decide how quickly you want to hurry up
I
to
will
that.
run toward the bud.
Am I still sneaking? Because I will move as fast as that allow me.
Okay, that's no problem. So obviously Quinn's going to get ahead of you. You run up there, Quinn.
Yep.
Still pretty far in the distance, but you can certainly make out in the moon in the night light of the moon, I guess. It's a very large, heavyset person carrying something. But you also notice several other large figures in the long grass heading towards the island's statues.
Don't go in the tall grass. Don't go in the tall grass.
Yeah, I would say about 5 of them.
Great. Absolutely fabulous. Mac, you ready to do this? I think that guy's carrying Randall, and I see 5 other things in the grass heading that way.
This is a problem. You got 6 shots in that gun. I got however many in my gun.
My 22 holds 8.
Are your 22 holds 8? I have no idea what mine holds.
Sorry to go out of character with this game, but you're holding a 22. What are you going to do? Like, piss them off?
Yes, that's exactly what he's going to do.
Yes. But I'm a really good shot.
Okay. Careful, I might get you on the elbow.
If you can shoot him in the eye, you may blind him.
Really?
I shoot him in the knee, or I could put Randall out of his misery.
There you go. But you'd have to be up
No,
close
not with a
at point
22.
blank.
His skull is too thick for that.
I was going to say you'd have to like have it point blank and try and jab it as you shot the gun at the same time.
There's a reason I got the knife.
Fair enough.
And you do have the spear gun. However, we only have one spear gun.
All right.
Now, here's the thing. You guys start to head off into the long grass, and they all just look like they drop.
Right.
Fuck!
And as you guys sort of are taken aback by this, you hear whistles. Like the whistles that you would hear foreign police whistling.
Here, hold this. I hand Mac the gun.
I I am still hiding. You know where I am.
Okay.
But I'll take his gun if he hands it to me. It's just, am I still hidden?
Well,
So roll another sneak or what?
I would like to hope so.
I'm asking, do you need me to roll another sneak or what?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, 29. I'm still hidden.
Okay. Apparently, Quinn, as you hand the gun, this hand comes out of the long grass, takes the gun, and gets enveloped by the grass once again. Pausing briefly to go like this out of it. And then Mac is gone. And you're by yourself out in the long grass. And the police are screaming very, very loudly at you to not move. You're not supposed to be out past curfew, all this kind of stuff.
That fucker took my friend. Pulled him out through the window.
A lot of foreign language is being yelled and screamed, and they're grabbing your hands and cuffs and all this kind of stuff.
Pendejo.
They don't care. They're like Tommy Lee Jones.
I don't care.
And they put handcuffs on
I
you.
did not kill my wife!
I don't care.
Yep. And they put handcuffs on you and start taking you back to the village.
Right.
And
I
that's
will not resist.
no problem. And that is where we're going to end tonight. With poor Quinn getting dragged off to jail.
Mackenzie in the tall grass and Rando about to be violated.
Yeah.
And Ian starting his novel with some frickin' gold. And just writing feverishly, don't care anything else.
And I do believe Dr. Tad has found himself a... what is that one? Roy... trying to think of the drink, but we're just going to have it with a scotch because, you know, you're a doctor.
Sure.
Oh.
I'm hanging out with the other archaeologists,
Oh, yeah.
tearing it up.
There you go.
Somebody
So-
snuck in some real absinthe.
There you go. Where'd you even hide this? The more you know, the less you know, the better. So we'll leave it at that for now. I want to say thank you to Microphones of Madness for helping us set this up. I want to say thank you to Mike Davis and the Lovecraft Easy message board. Really
Thank
appreciate you letting us putting that up there, Mike. Leah,
Yes.
do you got any interviews coming up?
I am trying to get some in the works.
No problem.
So,
Lily,
Yes.
what little things have you been working on?
Same old, same old. The Red Velvet Requiem is still going. I took the week off for personal reasons, though. We'll be picking it back up hopefully Monday or Wednesday.
Perfect. Pete?
I have had a migraine most of the week.
That
I've done nothing.
That sucks.
no.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not leaving Matt out, but Matt always gives me awesome answers on what he's been up to.
Just the usual action, astounding lies, and incredible truths, and plenty of conversation at Dimension X RPG, both on Facebook.
Very cool. Now, I've been saving this, the best for last. Kim, what's going on tomorrow?
We are having Caleb Stokes on the show from RPPR talking about red markets.
Yay! So if you're listening to this, do check out Microphones of Madness tomorrow. That's their Saturday interview with Caleb Stokes.
Mm-hmm.
If you have questions, go to Microphones of Madness on Facebook and post them there. They would love to hear what you guys think, as Caleb is one of more interesting GMs that I've heard online. So do check it out, and check out his new Kickstarter thing for Red Market, which I think is fully funded now, after even though it's only been up for like 27 days left to go on the campaign.
Excellent.
Awesome.
So do check it out. It's really awesome. In the meantime, thank you for hanging out with us. It's been funky.
Night.
Night all.
Right.